Yeah, that is kind of working. Okay. Well, excuse you. Hey guys, so today we have this. It's a Poulan model P3416, 34cc 16-inch chainsaw. It sort of works, sort of doesn't work, but we're gonna see if we can get it going. Not exactly sure what is going on with it, but every time we try to start it, it'll idle, it'll run, and as soon as we go to give it gas, it says, oh wait, I don't wanna run. It'll rev up and then just die. So I'm assuming there's quite likely a carb problem. I believe we have some fuel in there. I can't remember. And I know we do have bar chain oil in there because we did fill it up. As I said, it was sort of working. The only thing I have really noticed though, seems like the handle for the chain brake, it's cracked. But chain brake still does work. All right guys, let's crack into it and see what's wrong with this beast. All right, so let's get started on this thing. So it looks like it takes Torx 25, one there, 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 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then up here, it has 1, 2. That's supposed to be 3. There's 7 total, but that's not Torx. That looks suspiciously like a Robertson. That's not supposed to be there. That one's been here before. Okay, so let's start by zipping these out. Remove the pull recoil. I think. Did I miss one? Okay, so I guess we got to pull the top first. Let's pull the top. Okay. Hope I'm not missing anything. Nope. Okay, good. That's peeling away. Yeah, there's the little engine. It's the little engine that could. And now that came away. They don't see what was holding it on. What was holding it on? Oh, that little tab right there. Huh. How about that? That one right there. Okay. There's a rope on this. Let's see. No, it's actually not bad at all. That'll be easy to change though. Just like the weed eater, only easier. Okay, well we can do that after. Our main concern's right here. How do we get the carburetor out? Air filter. Oh, it's nice actually. It's not super clean, but it's new. It's a new air filter. Now look at these nuts. Really? That's how it's attached. The Torx 25 and looks like 5/16. 5/16? Yep, 5/16. First we got a Torx 25. Then choke. Cool. Okay, so let's take these off. Why for you not come off? Do I have to take you off first? I wouldn't think so. Why doesn't the carburetor come out? Feels like there's something holding it on. What for you be holding on to? You think it's just kind of stuck from being there for so long? Try a pry driver. One of these just stuck on these screws. I hope. I don't see what else it could be stuck on. Oh, let's try taking this off. I really don't think that's actually going to do anything. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a flat. I can use a flat. Oh, it's not a spring. That was a spring, it's just plastic coil. Okay, so take that off, I guess. Take out choke release. Why don't you want to release? Just a spade connector. You shouldn't be holding on this tight. There we go. But why for you not want to come off? I don't understand why for it not want to come off. It's got to be just stuck on this plastic. It's the only thing I can think of because I don't see anything else that it can be stuck on. The plastic's got to be stuck on the screws. I'm not sure why this is not coming off. This might be why the person that was in it before gave up and stopped working on it. That's quite plausible. Maybe I should get a heat gun, try warming it up. Is there a screw I'm missing? No. Right, so let me fuddle around with this for a bit, and I'm going to see if I can find a diagram on this and figure out if this is all that's holding it together, and if so, why can't I take it apart? And if need be, I'll just grab the heat gun, I'll try heating it up, and then as soon as I get it apart, or something along those lines, I'll turn the cameras back on. All right, see you shortly, guys. Right. So how does this come off? It's got to be this right here. Yeah, it is. It seems to be just hung up. Maybe there's washers here and they're like stuck in. Maybe not. Right here. It's almost as if they're like captured washers on this. That's not good. How can we get into it then? Okay, I'm gonna grab my heat gun, heat this up, see if that works. There, guys, we're gonna try a heat gun. See if we can soften the plastic a little. Yeah, I'm not seeing it attach to anything down below. So it's Felt something that time. I think I did. Nope, not yet. This is what's keeping the carburetor on. So I can't even get the carburetor off. Quite likely, this is actually what caused the other person to give up. Probably couldn't get this off and said, you know what, forget it before I break it. Hope I don't get to that point. Like, I mean, I hope I don't break it. But let's see. That's going to come out. I hope so. Oh, got it. That side anyway. Oh, the whole bolt's coming out? Why is the whole bolt coming out? That doesn't make sense. Now I'm a little confused. Okay, so I got one side off. There. I think it's freed up for the most part. Oh, there it goes. Holy cow. What I had done was I used my heat gun and I warmed it up a bit. Then I pried it off, and yeah, it was well stuck on there. Holy cow, that was crazy. You got to be really careful because there is some fuel here, and since I was using heat, I had to be really careful that I don't get it too hot because one, I don't want to warp this, and I don't want to melt anything, and two, you don't want to fire. So let's get carburetor off. So hopefully it'll come all the way off, I hope. Oh, okay, they're not, it's not that they're loose. They're loose. Okay, so there we go. That's how it comes apart. Aha! I knew they didn't have to take it apart before I took the air filter off. There we go. Fuel lines are actually quite nice and supple. I will be able to reuse them. Okay, excuse me. You can go back in here. Just for now. Don't want to lose anything. Okay. Now we got to the money shot. The innards, if you will. So I don't think I do need to take that off. Toe base. Okay, so let's pop these out. Mr. Gasket. Go. Thank you, Mr. Gasket. Okay, set that aside. Don't think that needs cleaning. This is what's going to need the cleaning. I think I'm going to leave those alone. This guy apart. Oh. Is it hard as a carp? No, it's not. Pretty supple, actually. But a little deformed. Why do I see silicone? Is that silicone? No. Maybe it's just residue. Feel went through, but I do see some crusties. I wonder if this thing just needed adjustment. We're this far. Might as well keep going. Oh, it broke. That's too bad. Quapowa. Oh well. What can you do? It broke. To replace it. You broke it! You bought it! Right, I'll just hit that with the wire brush after to get off the residue. Yeah, let's pull that apart. Oops. Hello, spring. Wasn't expecting you to go anywhere. There. It's the arm, the screw, the spring, and the needle. Okay, so it looks good. Pop it in the ultrasonic, give it a bath, and then we'll get it back together. All right, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so let's see what the chef has brought out for us. Perfect, look at that. They just all materialized, all before your eyes. That was actually a really cool experience. I never thought I'd sit here and just watch them just... How wonderful. There's the old pumping diaphragm, gasket, metering diaphragm, and base. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I have that other gasket here. This one. I just got to take that inside, match it up with the right package, and get this reassembled. Okay, and here... Oh. It didn't work. The gasket's supposed... The gasket was supposed to appear. Huh. I guess that must mean that I don't have one. That's unfortunate. So what that did mean, though, is that I've had to order another carburetor. This one is going to have to be a parts carb. Oh, nice. I'm going to have yet another parts carb. Just simply because I don't have that one gasket. It really sucks. Could I make one? Maybe. But I don't feel that I could properly make it. I'd rather just order a bunch of them. But this time around, I basically just ordered a replacement carburetor because it made a little bit more sense. You'll see when it gets here. All right, guys. I guess see you in a couple days. However, in the meantime, we can always change the rope on that. And there, it's done. Just like that. Oh. You want to watch it? Okay, hold on a sec. Let me just quickly rewind there. Yes, sir. That's the red. So let me just flip it over. And there we go. Perfect. So what we need to do is use a flat for this. Remove this screw. pull the rope up and out. Let's try pulling this out all the way. Let's just use a screwdriver. Oh, maybe not. That's not fair. Let's see, what can I do? I guess that was working. Yeah, that is kind of working. Okay. Well, excuse you. Clearly it wasn't working. My, that was crazy. Last time I was able to use a Tecumseh engine brake shoe. Fit right in perfect. This time I don't really think I've got anything I can use. Oh, the screw worked. I hope. Let's hope so. Let's hope it stays that way. Okay. So let me grab the rope. Okay, so let's stick it together. Nope, that didn't stick together. This one didn't heat up enough. There we go. Now we'll just quickly measure it off. How was it? It went around this way. Something like that. There, now we can remove the screw. Actually, before we remove the screw, it was a bit premature. How the heck did it work before? Well, either way. There, small wrench works great. Before we let it out, I don't know what I was thinking. Let's just quickly pull it through and apart. There we go. And there. And there. It's done. Just like that. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Perfect. Now all we got to do is, unfortunately, we still have to wait. Yeah. It wasn't like I fast forwarded to another day. It's still the same day that we, yeah. So we're going to wait for the parts to get here, like the carburetor. All right, guys. See you soon. Okay guys, so it's been a few days and we got a delivery. Nope, there's no sponsorship here. I ordered this very specifically so I could actually vet them to see, are they actually a good product? So I've seen a couple other channels use Hipa products, but I've never had the reason to order one. I decided, you know what? I wanted to see, are these products worth buying for the average person? Because honestly, this was not expensive, as shown here. Now, of course, yes, those are in Canadian pesos, but even still, it's not that bad a price, and you should see what you get. As usual, you get the standard Chinese spark plug, a new primer bulb, some fuel line, a new paper gasket, a new air filter, fuel filter, and finally, some nice bubble wrap. Oh, I mean the carburetor. Yes. You get a brand new carburetor. So to me, that seems like a pretty good deal. What I paid for what I got, that's awesome. Am I going to use the jingling spark plug? You know what? I think I will. Why not? It seems like the right thing to do. Since it's right here, might as well get started. Leave that gasket there. There's no reason to replace that. So let's get the breather tube on and the fuel lines. Let's make sure we got that on right. We do. Perfect. Next, let's get the throttle cable back in. Oh, I guess we should have done that first. I did it. Now we just got to reattach the automatic choke. Oh, we have it all here. So let's take this back off. Silly me. It's a pretty good seal. Okay, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to do that again. Realize I forgot the choke flap. Yeah, that wouldn't have been good to forget. You kind of need that. Just trying to remember how all this went back together. See that part? I know exactly where that goes. That just goes right here. And you just pull it and it locks. And then when you throttle it, it releases the choke lock. Then do the same thing. Get this back on. Oops. this, of course, on the side. Oops. Sailing me. Drop that. Right. Okay. I've got it now. Yeah. So this goes on here. Then over here on the side. Then over here on the side. That's where this goes. There's the shut off switch. That doesn't seem right. Oh yeah, that is correct. There's a slot here and there's a metal tab, and that's where it's got to go. The metal tab, to shut it off, goes on there. So we got to pry this metal tab back. Okay, and this guy went up here. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, what is next? I think is the two nuts and the single bolt. Here's the single bolt. That's not it. Silly me. It's going into metal. The single bolt. Holds the air filter cover to the carburetor. Then we have the two nuts. So let's get those on quickly. Why, hello, Ollie. It's the Ollie dog. He's wanting to go back on a walk again. He just gets back and he wants to go again. Oh, Ollie dog. Second that. There. Okay, so before we go anywhere else, let's quickly shoot those in. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way, we can see if it runs. Nice. That one's stripped out. That is fantastic news. That's always nice when stuff like that happens. That one's good. That one's stripped out. That one's good. Okay, so we'll prime it. There. Pull the choke. Okay, now let's see. Okay. Nope, she doesn't want to start. It popped off, but now it doesn't want to start. Yeah, brake's released. We'll be back. I think I see what may have been happening. I may have forgot something. Okay, let me fix the rope. Right, and the rope is done in 3, 2, 1. Well, that was unfortunate that that happened. Let's just pick out the knot here. Quickly, maybe. Come on, knot, get out. There. It's binding up. That's a problem. You can't have it binding up like that, but we also can't have it popping out of the handle like that either. Yeah, pop through, no problem. So we'll fix that. Just chop the end off. There we go, burn the tip. Some nice exclusive members only video. Fewer cuts. So make it a little bit more of a figure 8, make it a figure 16. See if that's a bit better. Seems to be a fair bit better. Yeah, it's not going anywhere this time. Well, shouldn't be going anywhere this time. Is that? See, that's stripped. And then the last one. So that one and that one are good. These two are stripped out. Right, so I'm actually going to get my kid to try to start this because this is a bit much for my arm. And yeah, the one thing that I kind of screwed up on was I forgot to put that screw in. So it wasn't quite as stiff as it should have been. Silly me, silly me. So I think, in fact, I'm almost 100% positive I kept killing spark. And that's not good. So let me get my kid. He'll try to start it and we'll see. Is the Hipa Carb good out of the box or do I have to do a couple of adjustments? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, he's going to try starting this thing. So hopefully this works out okay. All right, go ahead. Give her a try. Well, that's promising.
She needs adjustment.
Might need adjustment. Okay, yeah. Try firing it up again.
Okay, just be careful.
Yeah, I'm going to stay back here. That's fine.
Oops. Okay, maybe choke again. Maybe not. Definitely needs adjustment.
Nope, looks like it's going to need adjustment out of the box. Right. Well, it's a good thing that I didn't cover it up yet. But, I mean, hey, it's better than the other one. This one's actually starting now, but it's kind of doing the same thing that the other one was doing. It would start, it would run up, but then again, the other one would, it would actually idle, and then every time we tried to give it gas, then it would die. This one doesn't seem to. So let's give it a quick adjustment and see what happens then. I wonder what adjustment tool we need. Looks like splined. Right, so let's... Okay, we don't have to adjust the idle. But let's bring the L screw out. Let's see what they are set to it first. So, half, 1, half, 2, half, 3, oh my, 3 1/4. Okay, there's a quarter. Now we'll bring it out 3, half, 1, half, 2, half, 3. Okay, now we'll bring it out 1 more quarter. And the high screw will bring it out 1/2 turn. So there, we'll try it again.
Maybe a little bit more.
Hopefully it didn't lose spark. Nope, it didn't.
Maybe. high is good. He likes the high.
Okay, I don't know if it's getting too much fuel or what exactly is going on. So let's try bringing the L screw in. So we'll go in half, and we'll go in one hole. Okay, we'll try it again.
Probably shouldn't need that.
It was a little bit better.
That's close. Let's try that again one more time. Come on.
And down she goes. Yeah. Let's try bringing the L. Let's try bringing the L screw in a little bit more. Try turning it in a half turn. Actually, let's make it a quarter. Let's try that.
I probably should.
Okay.
It's
Dialing. Okay. And
That's
it's
just
dying on the
high.
high screw. We're going to bring the low screw another quarter in, and the high screw, let's try bringing it a quarter out. Let's try that.
Does not like high.
Bring this one in another quarter. This one will bring it a half. Actually, yeah, we'll bring it out a half. And try that. Let's try bringing the idle up a little bit. Let's try that. There, let's try starting it here, and maybe we can adjust the idle as we go. Half turn out. Let's give it another half turn, maybe a quarter turn out. Okay, start it up again. like that line. Oh.
No, I was gonna say if it returns to idle, it would be good. But it didn't return.
Okay, start it up again.
Yep. Oh, you bugger. Thank you.
Giving that a little out. There.
Oops. Good. Okay. Just punched your phone. Maybe that's one.
You know the other possibility? I wonder. No, there's fuel in the tank. It's lots of it.
Oh, there is. Shouldn't need choke.
Well, try it. Put it on.
No.
Nope. Okay. And let's give it full throttle and pull it over a bunch of times full throttle.
Okay, hold that.
Okay.
Oh, almost.
Yeah, she was flooded.
She's not idle now.
Try another half turn out. Okay. Let's try it again.
She is not idle.
I wonder if the chain's just too tight.
That's possible. Could be way
It's
too tight for
it's
it.
bogging it down. Because I don't see the chain spin as freely as you think it should. No. I mean, it's oiling. I can see that it's oiling.
Oh, it's oiled.
There's lots of oil. I mean, it's goobering all over the stairs over here. And I can see it's spewing out the tip over there. So, yeah, it's definitely oiling. But yeah, I'm not sure what else could be going on here.
Well, that does seem kind of... I don't know. That does seem kind of...
It does seem like way too tight, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, like, I don't know, maybe it's here. Maybe this is... If you look at that.
There should be slack, right?
Yeah, I think this is like way too tight. Okay, so I think this is the chain tightener right here. So let's grab a flat. I can't quite do it, I don't think. Let's see. Is this in or out? I don't know.
Here, let me try. Over there.
Oh no, that's not the chain.
No?
We got to loosen these off, and then we can use that to adjust it. There we go, 1/2 inch. That's the correct size, not 9/16. I'm shocked that 9/16 worked. There must be just a whole lot of dirt on here. Okay, that seems a little bit loose.
Yeah, it seems a little too loose. There we go, that's slack.
Tiny bit more, and that should be good. I think that's how they do it.
Yeah, 'cause
Maybe
it should be
that- maybe
slack,
not.
right?
Maybe it's not. Maybe you shouldn't be able to pull it all the way out.
See, that seems too tight to me, though.
I don't think so. I think that's good there.
Yeah?
I think so. I'm not sure. I haven't really owned a chainsaw, so I really couldn't say. I leave it up to the subscribers to tell me how wrong I'm doing it. So it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, I've never
I don't mind.
worked on one before, so.
No. No, the last one I worked on, I just changed the clutch on it. So that's all I did. I didn't tighten it. I just put the bar on, said enough is enough. That's as far as I went. Okay, so let's try this again. Probably need the
now it does.
choke because she's a bit cold.
I'll give her 2. Just step on it because that's a lot easier.
I wonder if we accidentally turned off spark.
Possible.
Nope. Spark was still on.
I don't think she's flooded.
Let's see. Let's try resetting these. This is at 3 3/4. That's crazy. So take it from. Okay, so half, 1, half, 2, half, 3, half, and 1/4. This one I don't think I remember.
We never really checked that one.
We didn't check this one.
No.
So we'll put it down to 2 1/2. We'll put it all the way in, and we'll take it out 2 1/2, and we'll adjust it from there. Half, 1, half, 2 1/2. Okay, so we'll try it from here. We'll see if that makes a difference.
Hopefully. It should be choked. I haven't actually started it yet.
Yeah, choke's on. Okay, turn off the choke. No, you gotta pull the handle, turn the choke off. You actually have to with that, yeah. That's not a good sign.
No.
That's a bad sign. I hope it's not internal damage on that cylinder. All right, guys. I think that's the next thing I'm gonna have to do. I think I'm gonna have to crack into that cylinder. Take a look and see. Maybe it's not the carb. Maybe it's more to do with what's going on inside that cylinder. But it's weird because it did run okay. Very strange. Yeah, very strange.
It did get up to the high and then it started to idle and then it just...
Yeah, it's just said, you know what? I'm kind of done. I'm just not going to do it anymore. Okay, guys. Well, let me reset up, and I guess we'll have to go a little bit further. So we did a little bit of fiddling with it, and yeah, here we go. She's idling, and it seems to be idling fine. Very weird. Well, I did a little couple of adjustments on the idle and the low speed, and then all of a sudden, yeah, it came to life. So yeah, I don't have to crack into the cylinder after all, because if I did, it would not be idling anyway. So I mean, that's good. So let's get the cover on it and get the air filter and cover in, and I guess we got a little bit of wood that we can chop and try it. Right. So let's kill it for now and reassemble it. Okay, and there we go. It's all together. Let's go see if we can cut some wood with it.
That should go.
Okay, so let's make a few cuts and see how it does. Nice. What timing. Alright, let's start it again. Okay, let's try again, this time without killing spark.
Yeah.
Let's try a few cuts this time. Well, there we go. I think we saved this one. Everything's good on it. Seems to be, well, it seems to be running now properly. It's cutting, it's not turning off, it's starting, it's idling. So all I needed was a little bit of carb adjustment. Oh, before I forget, the new air filter, it doesn't fit. It's too big. It's like a millimeter too big, and so that prevents the air filter housing from closing. But yeah, besides that, the Hipa Carb doesn't seem too bad. I mean, the OEM one I had gave out, and then I kind of broke the gasket, but that's irrelevant. And well, this one's, yeah, it's not bad. Out of the box, need a little bit of adjustment, but aside from that, once I got it adjusted, works just fine. We'll see how it goes over the course of the fall as we have to trim our trees, but aside from that, I'm pretty happy with how it is. I'm actually really happy with how it worked out. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Yeah, the throttle's fine now after kept putting it in the wrong way, so yeah, kept screwing that up, but it works, so not too bad, not too bad. Put in the jingling spark plug. We changed the rope, so you guys got to see that. And even though I forgot it, I remembered afterwards. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta get that back on. So it's honestly not a bad little saw. It really isn't a bad little saw. Oiler's still working great. So, alright guys, well, I can't take the spark plug off for safety, but I can turn it off.